hello and welcome. And just good timing by Jack there. Well done, Jack. You have decided to, as soon as I start streaming, to jump on the desk and be, quite frankly, a white fluffy dumpty. Yeah, a white fluffy numpty. How dare you? How dare you be a white fluffy numpty? In fact, do you have anything to say for yourself? Very telling, very telling. Him and Tony have amazing conversations. Yeah, I can't even see what the signal strength is, Jack, because you've got your tail in the way. Right then, well, we've got a green flashy light, so I'm gonna have to think that that's okay. So we've already got 2 people joining, and 3 people if you include your mom who's on the toilet. Yeah. Amazing, isn't it? Technology these days. So, hello, Matt, or Stickman_Matt, as he is now called on YouTube. And Alex is here from a small, relatively unknown channel. When you compare it to the mammoth following I have, Alex's Assets, which isn't about trading stocks and making money. And investments. It's actually about Alex and her assets or her skills in working. What are you staring at, Jack? What are you looking at? He's weird. This one. What are you staring at? You nutter. Yeah, about her skills with toils and cars and that kind of thing. So hello, Alex, and I hope you're having I think it's a day off today. Hope you're having a nice day off. And Ujudge is here, but she's on she says she's in the toilet. I mean, what? Thank you. Oi. Numpty-tron. Go on. Oh, look, I'm going to get up and go outside. Look, Jack, I'm standing up. Oh, you better go in front of me. What an idiot. Yeah, Julie says she's in the toilet. I assume she means she's on the toilet, because being in the toilet might be problematic and I might have to go and help her get out again. Alex has just installed a new SIM card for business calls. So you have to read into that. Read into that what you will. I just thought I'd do another live again while I'm doing other stuff. I'm actually doing prep for tomorrow's Piston Talking with Simone from Hooked on Classics. So I'm just doing the quiz thing, which may be interesting or maybe not interesting. I've yet to decide whether it's a good idea, the quiz excuse me, the quiz I've picked. I don't want to share it with you guys because I know what you'll do. You'll go and tell a teacher, and then I'll get told off for doing a quiz. I know what you like, especially that Matt. He's always telling teacher, "Oh, teacher, Simon said a rude word." What did he say, Matt? He said vaginas. Oh, and I didn't say vaginas. I just did. I just said it twice there, didn't I? Anyway, what are you guys up to? What are you guys up to on Wednesday, which is middle of the week, which is a good day to analyse one of these little pocket knife, Stanley knife things. Now, I think this is from B&Q because it's got the most pointless logo on it, Hyper Tough. But it is actually a really good knife, because the other Stanley knife ones that are actually Stanley knives, from the brand Stanley. You have to take them apart to swap the blade. But not only does this one fold down, but the way you're getting the blade out is you just open this little lever and then open this little door and you can take the blade out. And then you close that little door again. Careful not to chop your own finger off. Put that little lever down like that. And then it's back in. And then to lock it down, you do that and it's done. So there you go. That's what, like a 60-second maybe? A 60-second, what would you call them? They're not called Stanley knives, obviously, because that's the brand. So what, I don't know what you'd call that. Tell me what kind of knife you'd call that. But there's a 60-second review of one of those that I think is from B&Q. And it's a hefty weight as well. Which sounds like a stupid thing to say, but when you're cutting something like paper or whatever, or you're wanting something not to blow away, it's useful to have something of a weight that you can put down. Jackie's very cute, says Alex. Wait till you meet him. He is very cute, actually. He always gives you head bumps and stuff. Although when he first meets people, he's very wary. He's like, "Oh, I've not seen you before. I'm going to stand just round the corner out of the room, or just behind the table, looking at you, just to make sure you're all right." And then as soon as he's decided you're all right, he'll be jumping on you and flaring white fluff everywhere. In fact, actually, he probably doesn't need a brush like you do. With oh my god, I can't remember the name of your cat. Arlo. Jack just spoke to Tony. Inari the German Shepherd is here, and they say hi. Hi, Inari the German Shepherd. You said it twice, and I'm telling. Case knife, possibly. I've had enough wait whilst waiting for my parcel. Should be here between 8:30 and 10:30, which must be about now. I'm waiting for a tin of spray paint so I can finally spray the bonnet on the ZS. Because I'm fed up of looking at that square of primer. And then I need to get some. Right, basically, I want to get that bit sprayed up and then get some new badges, so at least it looks half decent from outside. And then I might paint the wheels, and then I might. Then it'll be probably next year, and I'll be crying because it needs a ton spending on it for MOT. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Gordon Bennett says, Simone, a smashy live stream. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. And I'm just writing your quiz, Simone. So we shall see if it's any good tomorrow when you get to answer the questions. It's not going to be stupid hard questions. Don't worry. It's just normal silliness that I always seem to do. So yeah. So Matt's waiting for a parcel. Underwater. Yeah, Matt's waiting for a parcel. What's everybody else up to? I assume you're having such fun on a Wednesday, because Wednesdays are famously the most fun days you can have. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. I literally don't know what I'm doing. Let's try that. I've removed some leaves. Oh, this is what Udge has just done. I've removed some leaves and weeds off the shared driveway, and now my back hurts already. No wonder the garden's a rate mess. This is true. But at least you've done it. Box Cutter sounds painful. Carpet knife, depending on the blade inserted, and probably another I can't remember. And Simone is also waiting for a parcel. It must be parcel day today. I hate gardening, says Alex. See, if we had your garden, Alex, I wouldn't mind it because it's fairly low maintenance from memory. Your garden, Alex, is fairly low maintenance, whereas our garden's a right mess. There's a fence that I need to fix back to the wall, but I need to fix the wall first because it's kind of broke part of it away, and that's on the side. That's the problem because we're the end house. We've got a front, side, and back gardens, and it's just a pain. It's just a pain. Removing weed now, that sounds like a relaxing job. Yeah, I hate gardening too. I would rather not have a garden or just grass. If it was just grass, that'd be fine. I don't mind that. It's when it's grass, but then there's this bit over here that's got 2 trees and some soil around it, and then there's this bit over here that's concrete, but weeds grow up through it, and that side of the house is all these raised flower beds and a wall that needs repointing. It's just, oh, God Almighty. Where did we get to? I'm sure some folk class them as a craft knife too. Blade works as a general term. Well, we've had a lot of discussion. I always think craft knives are more like the little orange ones that you get that you slide the blade out and just break another bit off when it's blunt. My friend's cat died last night, says Simone. A blood clot in his heart went to his spine. Well, this is terrible news. It is horrible when pets pass away. Why have I not got myself a drink? What an amateur. We've just been out for dinner. And I had a carvery, and I made the fatal mistake of having gammon and turkey. And the turkey was very nice. The gammon was not very nice. So, note to self, I don't like gammon. Oh no, poor Matt. Matt's auntie died yesterday. You're having a right run of stuff, aren't you, recently, Matt? I hope you're all right. Yeah, it's that's true, Alex. That is true. There's a lot of it going around. Maybe it's this time of year. Look, Jack's put blooming white cat. Hang on a minute. Put white cat fur all over the microphone. Yeah, maybe it's a time of the year thing. There's a lot of it going around. They've still not cured it, have they? You ate meat. I did. I mean, I do quite often. But yeah, maybe I need to cut down on it, actually. Although my favourite pizza when I go to Asda is plain chicken, mushroom, and jalapenos. What could I put there? What could I put there instead of the chicken? Yeah, that's actually a good point, actually, Alex. I did that whole shrimpies thinking about how good it was that they weren't actual shrimps, and then I've just eaten something that's bigger than a shrimp. I should feel sorry for myself. I shouldn't feel sorry for myself. I should feel. I nearly said naughty, and that's even worse. I shouldn't feel naughty. That'd be weird. I feel a bit naughty now. I've had meat. Oh, what's going on? I don't know what else to put on this picture. I think maybe I'm thinking about it too much. How do you spell submarine? Submarine bun. That's weird. Oh, here we go. We can use this one. Bam! There we go. What else can we use? Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Why don't we do that? What's the weather like where you guys are? I don't know why I'm asking them because I'm going to tell you what it's like here anyway. Here is blooming misty. It's like, I don't know if you've ever seen the film The Fog, which we haven't. You should try and watch it. It's quite good. But it's like that here. It's well, foggy, I assume is the term that you would use to describe it. Yeah, it's foggy. You don't look right sat there. Sit down here. There we go. That's better. All part of life, or judge, or death. This is true. Does Ujudge eat any meat? Well, there we go. There is a question that I will that you should make people answer that aren't me. Avoid supermarkets food and go to the farmer's market instead, says GPS OMG. If you're rich, maybe, and if you're near a farmer's market, then yeah. Naughty sausage. You need a welding mask. Are you talking to me, Alex? Do I need a welding mask? If I do, I'll need to buy one before I go and try some welding, won't I? I'm off in the garage now. Well, hope you keep listening. Goatland, says Stephen S. Paul. Alex says it's wet where she is. What a cheery fellow I am today, says Matt. Foggy and pishing it down. It's 94 degrees here. It's okay. Could be better. Oh, Matt's package has arrived. That's good. Let's all applaud Matt's package arriving. Oh, Dick Dastardly's here. I didn't see him join. Out here, there is thick og. Oh, sorry about that. The F in fog. Becky's here and she says, hello. Oh, yes, that is true. Alex is going to show me how to weld, so I need to get a welding mask and all that gubbins. That'll be fun, won't it? Oh, can you imagine the videos? Can you imagine me? I mean, it's a good job I'm not metal. I'd be probably welding myself to things. Like some modern day robotic Jesus. Ujudge says to Alex, she was a vegetable for she was vegetarian for 9 years and started eating fish and chicken again a little bit last year because my health wasn't too good. Not sure if it's helped. Sometimes I still find it gross. She does. Matt says it's 90 degrees here because he's laid down. I'm waiting for a package too, but I've not ordered anything. That could be read in two different ways, that Ujudge. Not down the fair, Matt. Oh yeah, Matt's been doing live stream. Did you do one last night, Max? I don't remember seeing it. Around a fair in his hometown. Not yet, Dick. Had to wait for the postie. And Simone's package has not arrived. And I don't think mine has. I should really go and get a drink at some point. I have a slightly dry mouth. Think of something that you'd find in the bottom of a river that's not random. Crab. Oh, yeah, that's good. It's all right. I don't need your help anymore. Aren't crabs funny? I wouldn't mind to be a crab. If I had to be an animal, I think I'd be a crab. because they are kind of cool in their own little crabby way, aren't they? I mean, there's some very strange looking crabs. Let's see if we can use this one. Yay! In fact, maybe we need to move that. See, what I'm doing is I'm designing the front cover for your quiz, Simone. So I need to. I always end up spending too much time on things that don't really matter, like the blooming just bits of stuff, that at the end of the day nobody gives a flying fudge about. Oh, I can't put. Oh, that'll never do. We can't put that there. God, I'm tired. Yeah, that'll do, I think. Or maybe we just bin him off altogether. Yeah, it looks better without him there. Right, so that's page 1 done. Oh, where did we go up to? Shopping trolley is actually a good suggestion there, Simone. Where did we go up to? Is the fair open today, says Dick. A bit busy today. Pulling a 6.9 V8 out of something. Yes, 23 people joined and then left very quickly. See, I didn't see the late night one. I need help in deciding if not collecting stamps counts as a hobby. Not collecting stamps. I suppose if you're doing it that way, you're opening that up to a lot of things. Like, because if you're not doing something, I mean, it depends. I think you have to be more specific. If avoiding stamps is probably more of a hobby than not collecting them. But there again, avoiding stamps should be really easy these days. I've been fairly productive, says Becky. I made several phone calls I've been putting off. I hate talking on the phone. I feel a sense of achievement. Yeah, I feel the same, Becky. I often think back to when I was in my 20s. I seemingly didn't care about speaking to people on phone and stuff, although I know I did. And then I worked in customer service for a few years where I had to answer the phone, and that, it just does my head in. It just does my head in. If I were to be an animal, I'd be a crab because they're cool in a crabby way. There you go. Exactly. We like all the little details. Oh, that's good to know. I might add that one back in. Fair opens unofficially tonight, and then the mayor opens it at lunchtime. The mayor opens a fair on a Thursday lunchtime. What a backwards little village you live in. Being busy, he's finished off now. Being busy pulling an engine out of a somewhat nice 78 Mercedes 450 SEL. Customer wants a 6.9 V8 along with the usual crushing. Oh, God. I just got a phone call from 3 about my contract. I'm not with 3, so I tried selling them windows. Udge says, "Did you say yes to tea?" I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even answer your question, Udge. I literally did not answer your question. I don't know what I want. I'm in that kind of mood where I don't know what I want. Right then, so we've done the cover page. Okay, so now I need to write the question. So actually, I should do this over here. It's a shame we've not got Paul from Project Nigel to do his yet, because I had a fantastic quiz for Paul and I've not been able to use it. Bye, Alex. Matt's talking about me. He doesn't know what he wants. What he really, really wants. So he'll have a zig. Well, if I'm being offered a zig. It's a shithole, not a village. How rude. My Facebook's pinging. Why is my Facebook pinging? It's not telling me anything. Oh dear. Right then. I'm kind of a little bit cheating with this quiz because I've already got a list of possible answers. I need to fact check one of these. Let's put a video on while I'm doing this. Which one should we pick? Ooh. Oh, Alex in here, so we can put this one on because it scares her. Weird, that film, isn't it? Very weird. So yes, I'm just backing up my quiz questions at the moment, just so I can so that I can confirm that I know what I'm on about. But then there's this one that is very strange. I'm pretty sure. I don't know whether this is. Well, I'm going to discount that one. I think that one's been silly. We know that one. We know that one. And we know that one. Okay, so that's that bit done. Someone's waiting for a Cortina part. Might arrive tomorrow. I mean, it's very strange Cortina parts coming through the post. I actually do need to go and get a drink. So, I shall remove myself from here while I play some hold music, and while I go and get a drink. Where is it? Where's the hold music? Oh, here we go. Good back tune, isn't it? Where do I turn it off? There we go. I've got my own special concoction, aptly in a Nuke Cola glass. It's normal Coke, but you know when you go to like Costa or whatever, and you can get different flavored shots in your coffee. Well, we've got one of the vanilla ones, and because you can't buy vanilla Coke with full fat sugar in it anymore, I put about that much in bottom glass, not a lot, and then put a can of Coke in, and it's like vanilla Coke. It's lovely. Ow. Stephen S. Paul says, on a brighter note, I drove a 67 Cortina into work today. You just don't realise how underpowered that little 4-cylinder is out on the open road. Oh, and Simone's parcels arrived. I've squashed at least 3 BMW Minis today, Simone. Oh, and Barry's here. Greetings, Barry. Hey, well done, Simone. There you go. I'll just put that one on the screen. That's Matt worthy, that one. Right then. So we've done first bit. I need to get a massive list of something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we can. I don't want them to be too obvious. What the hell is this? Oh, this is a stupid website, but it's terrible. So we'll not be using you again, you awful website. My ex had a pink Mini with a roll-down roof. I refused to get in it and called it the nutsack. I don't mind the BMW Minis. I would prefer a normal Mini, which I always thought were well out of my price range. But I've seen a few. I was telling Matt about one the other day that I've seen advertised. It's a bit odd. It's like they've stripped it down and they've made the shell really good, and they've converted it to like Mark 1 lights on the back, and it's got external hinges on the doors. Although it's like quite blatantly a Mark 3, I'm sure it is. But they've not finished inside, so insides look well ropey, and they've kind of made outside look a bit crap. Like they painted it all yellow and it looked amazing, and then they've like put black highlights on hinges and black bonnet stripes. It looks a bit weird now, but it's a really good basis for making a really convincing early Mini replica. And it's only, I think it was $450 at $4,500, I think. Are you meaning to share your screen or not at all? I'm not sharing my screen. Otherwise, that would spoil the quiz, wouldn't it? How would I be doing a quiz and showing everybody the answers? How silly would that be? Honestly. Oh, I think I might have found another one to add to this list. Maybe not. I need to research it. I thought this was going to be a dead easy quiz to do, and it's turned in. Bloody hell. I can add that to my list. Although that actually makes a good thing, because that means I can get rid of one of the other one. Yeah, maybe. Right, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, back to my other thing. KFG Classics have a 1990 Metro for sale. 9,000 miles, all pretty much showroom condition, fully serviced with MOT. The price, I thought, an incredible $6,000. That sounds a bit rich to me, to be honest. I mean, the 9,000 miles bit is quite good. I mean, yeah, the showroom condition thing. Yeah, I think $6,000 is probably good. There seems to be a lot of adverts for cars, which I don't agree with what they're putting emphasis on. Like, if a car's 20-year-old, for example, advertising it as 2 owners means nothing at all. When you see cars advertising, it says 1 previous owner, that generally means more modern things, and it's been 1 person that's had it for whatever. But people don't keep cars anymore. Honestly, second-hand cars are going to be a thing of the past at some point, because we're just going to have people will lease them, and then they'll go straight back to dealership, and dealership will be like, right, scrap that, make another one. We're just going to turn into mobile phones again. Let's not start that rant. It's not a quiz for today, Barry. It's a quiz for Piston Talking tomorrow. Right, let me go. Let me get back to me lists now. Do 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 do. I'm trying not to give any any hints away at what we might be looking at. What's everybody want for Christmas? We haven't tackled that yet. What's everybody wanting for Christmas? Not that I'm going to buy you stuff for Christmas. I just wanting to know what people are asking for Christmas. I don't know what I want for Christmas. I honestly can't think of anything that I'd want someone to buy me. I think I've got too much stuff as it is, to be perfectly honest. I need to get rid of some stuff. This is more difficult than I expected it to be. Yeah, I knew somebody would say that. World peace. Now that doesn't make you feel selfish now, Barry? We could buy ourselves something. I mean, something for both of us to get. I see. This is funny because I can hear myself downstairs on Julie's phone. So if I whisper, maybe I can't hear myself. But then if I say something loud, I can count until I can hear it. So I'm going to do that. Hello! 6 seconds. And now Julie's laughing as though I've done something dead funny. I mean, something for both of us together. Oh, World Sports Coach. Yeah, DVDs and stuff. Duke Video do like some really cool things, but I never think of buying stuff like that. Like I did start collecting F1 models, but now my cupboard's full. Plus, I've got two like two things like this to build. I've still not started this one, which is the weird F1 car with a transverse engine thing on it, which is proper cool. And I've got something else, and I can't remember what it is. I'm sure I've got something else to build. In fact, I've got another F1. I've got a McLaren F1 car as well. Like a Twix, you mean? Dick says to or Judge. I'd like a partner for Crimbo, but I have more chance of falling down the stairs holding a winning lottery ticket. You mean a van? You mean a van, Simone? I have a cupboard full of unbuilt model kits. I know, Simon and Judge. How about a big bottle of Tizer to share? There you go. That'd be great. That'd be great, actually. Oh, a vat. What Tizer on tap? Can you imagine having your living room, and then in corner having like a corner bar, like people used to do in 80s. It was like a proper thing, weren't it, in 80s homebrew. I even remember on Bullseye, one of the prizes that they used to be able to win sometimes was a homebrew kit. And I remember when I worked at my mate's lawnmower shop, that the old fella there, I'm sure I've mentioned him before, Eric, he used to be the person that ground all the garden shears and stuff, and he always used to come into work still pissed from the night before, but he was proper old school. Anyway, he used to do homebrew, and he had pumps in his living room, and his living room must have been tiny anyway, but he had like a tiny little bar in corner that was just like one person could stand behind, and he had two hand pumps for his beer on it. Mental. Could do a daily reenactment of Do You Like Tizer? We do already, we just don't include the Tizer. Where have we got to? Oh. I ain't seen a good film for a while. What was the last thing I watched? I really want to see the Super Mario's film and the Barbie film. Please don't judge me. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I've painted myself into a corner with this quiz. Maybe not. I don't need that many of them. Hang on. Right. Matt's put, did Eric like bananas? I don't know what he's on about. Oh, Eric. Huh. Not that I remember, Matt. And he was quite a lot older than Eric from Banana Man. Take care, Barry. I saw the vegetarian sausage. You deserve judgment. The last film I watched was Megan, really creepy. But yeah, that's another, because I thought that was a series. I didn't realize it were a film. So that is another one we should watch. Exactly. Oh, Matt, they're getting worse, these. Oh, yeah, that was the last film I watched. What was it called? Semi-Pro. That was actually quite good. Will Farrell was... It's just that intro with that song. Oh, you should watch it. It's like he owns a basketball team, but it's really bad. But the reason why he owns a basketball team, because he had a hit single, a hit disco single. It's fantastic. and he buys a team, and he obviously puts himself as like a player all the time. Semi-pro, you should watch it. It's a typical Will Ferrell film. So if you don't like Will Ferrell movies, don't watch it. But if you do like them, do watch it. It's fantastic. It'll never beat the Eurovision film that he did. That was amazing. Would you feel bad selling a car, truck, whatever that someone has given you? It depends. If it was straight away, then yeah. And if it was something that someone gave me and I sold it straight away, I'd feel compelled to give them half the money that I made from it, at least. But if it's something that someone gave me and I'd had it for a while and worked on it and it had become mine because I've put money into it and effort into it, then no, I wouldn't. Oh yeah, Casa Ender Convoy the other day. Again, that's another one of them films that it's like a classic. It's like Jaws. Jaws is on a lot, and I always remember watching Jaws one and thinking, oh, it's all right that, but it is a really well shot film. Like there's loads of little scenes and way things are filmed that's just really clever. Like when you take a step back from the film, because once you've seen a film 3 or 4 times, you pretty much know what's going to happen. So you can take that step back and you can analyze how things are being framed and stuff. And it's really good. It's got some really, really well directed parts in there. Depends what you're selling it for, Matt says in answer to Stephen. If it's for drugs, alcohol, or loose women, then it's acceptable. I'm going to see the Trump movie on Friday. I don't know how I feel about that one. I mean, I'll watch it when it's eventually on TV. I'll watch it anyway. I have been watching some documentaries, and I seriously can't believe that is in the running to be president again. That just baffles my tiny brain. That. Well, let's get on with this Quizatron. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, so tired. It sounds like someone's washing the pots, which can't be right, because the only person in is Julie. In fact, I'm gonna burn through this and do it a different way. The Trump movie stinks. Very good, Matt. Very good. Is it a silent film? I hope it doesn't have a creepy ending. I can hear you while washing the pot, so be careful. Well, it's about time somebody washed the pots, honestly. I get given loads of stuff. Sometimes I give them to the boss and sometimes I keep them. I have a bunch of stuff at the moment, lots of 1 to 2 owner stuff with low miles. I wish I wish we had enough room by the sounds like you've got there. I can fit a car in a garage, a car on the driveway, and then one on the road. And I could, in theory, fit another one on the garden if it's small. And in theory, pinch another parking space outside. But it wouldn't be very nice for anybody else that visits. With kind of the corner of the roads here. Like that, that's the corner of the road, and our house is here. But the shared driveways at the back, so that's we use our rear entrance for comings and goings. So this is Market Street, and then this is the road down the side, and my garage is here, so that goes onto the road. We've got a garden wall there because that's where our garden is. And now, not our neighbour, but our neighbours outside of them, they sometimes park here, so that makes I can't pinch that space. And then there's my garage there, and then there's another house here. And they've got like a big patch in front. In fact, they've got a space in front of the house, a space down the side, a space down the other side, and then a space for like 2 cars in front. Because their house is kind of sideways, whereas ours like lengthways on. And yeah, it seems to be every weekend they have 2 people come to visit, and they take up all the parking spaces. Simone's off. Take care, Simone. In fact, I might as well end this stream now because we're getting up to an hour. And I've not got any further on with this quiz thing. So I will leave it there. So thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you have a lovely rest of your Wednesday. What time is it? 10 to 3. 10 to 3. Yes, and don't forget, join us for tomorrow for Piston Talking 7. It will start at 8. And we will have, yes, the lovely Simone will be our guest. So 8 till 9. So yes, see you then. I'll play you out with a funny video again. I don't know which one to use. Hang on, that's not videos. Or I'll put something dead weird on when I find him. Here we go. This one. Oh, I feel weird. Oh, bloody hell.
I'm an egg. That's all.
I'm an egg.
Oh, bloody hell.
I'm an egg. That's all.
Do you like Tiger? I like Tiger. I'm an egg. Clean it out! How did I get here? Jesus, clean this! Kevin! 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 Jesus, clean this! Do you like Tiger? I like Kevin! I like Kevin! I'm an egg. That's all.